Welcome back to the Roast Lab, the only lab where side effects include emotional damage, uncontrollable laughter, and sudden existential crisis. Now, if you're here for healing, wrong channel, forget about it. If you're here to see your ego publicly dissected like a frog in high school biology, bingo! Let's get personal, shall we? I am Dr. Rost. Not a real doctor, unless sarcasm counts as a medical degree. I was born in a loud explosion of sarcasm and unresolved childhood trauma. My specialties: passive-aggressive commentary, scientific insults, and turning your horoscope into a psychological autopsy. I was raised by a Jewish mother and a Turkish mother. Yeah, two moms. Turns out it was just one woman, but she had dual personalities, at least, and zero chill. She used to say, if you fail, you better fail with purpose, which explained my last relationship, my haircut in 2009, and that time I tried to start a podcast about failed podcast. My hobbies include collecting red flags like Pokemon, diagnosing strangers in public, watching couples argue in IKEA. Nature's most honest habitat. I once even dated a Gemini. For science, of course. The experiment ended in chaos, emotional whiplash, and a court-mandated silence period. I published the result in a peer-reviewed article titled, I Should Have Known. And now, I run this lab not to fix people, but to observe their glorious dysfunction under a microscope. But enough about me. Let me introduce you to the one person who makes even me look emotionally stable. I mean it, even me. That's why I hired her. Meet Dr. Livia Denial. Clinical, cynical, and probably diagnosing you as we speak. Bonjour, I am Dr. Livia Denial, therapist, relationship researcher, and the one know your ex's new girlfriend secretly follows. While telling everyone she is totally over it, poor girl. My expertise: emotional dysfunction, romantic delusion, and mood swing delicate as eclairs, and just as likely to explode if handled wrong. I do not yell. I do not cry. I write evaluations, second your therapist start therapy after reading them. I believe every breakup has a scientific explanation, and every couple shares the same delusion. We are different. No, Shari, you are not. You are just basic. People say I am heartless, but that's not true. I just keep mine in a climate-controlled archive. Next to all the texts I never answer. I once had a patient tell me, I think my boyfriend is emotionally unavailable. I said, he's not unavailable. He's a podcast with legs. In my office, I have seen everything. Polyamorous polygraphs, ghosting patterns, couples who schedule sex like dentist rendezvous. And one man who brought his mama to couple therapy. She answered all the questions. He just blinked. When I see emotional codependency, I don't judge. I observe, like a zoologist watching mating penguins. Tragic, but fascinating. And no, I do not believe in closure. Who does? I believe in PDFs with bullet points and citations, of course. I joined the Rust Lab because I believe in helping people. Helping them realize they should have stayed single. So, if you are looking for comfort, look elsewhere. Now, if you will excuse me, I have to diagnose a situationship in crisis. Au revoir. Touching, wasn't it? Nothing says warmth like a woman who files filling alphabetically under no thanks. I once asked Dr. Denial for a hug. She handed me a QR code to schedule a session, then charged me for the consult. Now I know, we promised you had met my father this week, but he got held up emotionally, spiritually, and allegedly in traffic. Truth is, we postponed it to build suspense because nothing screams daddy issue like dragging them out for dramatic effect. But you see, we are a team here. I provide the sarcasm. Denial provides the emotional damage. And now, let me introduce our third ingredient in this psychological smoothie. The man who thinks Mercury in retrograde is a medical emergency. The only doctor who checks your birth chart before he checks your pulse. The human mood ring himself. Dr. Sign, because even your nurses have a zodiac sign. Oh, finally, a chance to speak without being interrupted by signs. I am Dr. Sign, astrologer, cosmic decoder, lunar empath, born during a solar eclipse, raised by chaos and trained under a Scorpio mom and a Libra dad. I have seen things. People say astrology isn't real, and yet they always come crawling back when their eggs takes at 2 a.m. It's a sign. I diagnose people based on their birth chart, not their resume, not their income, not their skincare routine. Who cares? My clients, they come in asking for guidance. They leave with a crystal, a crisis, and 3 warning signs tattooed on their aura. I have seen it all. Libras paralyzed in front of a brunch menu. Leos doing mirror affirmations in public. Cancers, emotional support water bottles. It's not water, it's feelings in a bottle. They trade hydration like therapy. One time, I ran a compatibility chart for a couple. They were so incompatible, the planets filed a restraining order. I joined the Ross Lab because I believe in cosmic accountability. The stars may guide us, but some of you are clearly ignoring the GPS. Here, I deliver birthday bonds. If you were born, I have questions. Who approved this? Were the planets wrong? And are you still texting your ex because your Venus is in denial? Or because you are just desperate? Let's find out together under our suspicious moon. So there you have it. 3 minds, 1 lab, 0 emotional support. We are not here to fix you. We are here to roast what broke you. And don't worry, chérie, the judge in silence, I mean silence. Then we post the results under Romantic Hallucination, Volume 3. The universe wanted this. Also, the YouTube algorithm. So, here is your prescription. Like the video, comment with your sign, your trauma, or your last breakup text. Subscribe if you're ready to laugh at your emotional history. Oh, don't! Avoidancy is your love language anyway. And remember, astrology didn't lie. Your ex was a walking red flag in retrograde. See you in next experiment.